Hello, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. My name is Mr. Maxwell, and welcome back to another side quest about video games. We're back.
Hello.
So things happened.
Yes.
Mainly to do with Activision and Blizzard.
Yes.
This week.
Not good. Well, if you have shares in Activision Blizzard, this is not good news.
It's not the best news.
To be honest, if you're involved in Activision Blizzard, this is not good news.
It's not the best news. No, it's not.
So, to sum up, to quickly sum up what is happening, Blizzard are being sued by the state of California over their working practices and the fact that members of their staff harassed lower-ranking members of their staff.
Yeah.
And we'll leave it at that because it gets even worse.
They have been accused. Well, no, let's go through all of it, right? So, we've got the.
No, I'm just on about the details on that lawsuit.
Oh, the suit. So after that, we've got the accusations that they've been
lying to the shareholders.
Lying to the shareholders, which
they have done.
Even more accusations of them trying to get rid of evidence.
Yes.
Which, by the way, is I think in America it's a federal crime.
I don't
to do that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's an accusation.
I know it's a crime.
It doesn't look good.
I know it's a crime to do it. I just can't remember.
It depends. I don't know whether it's if it matters if it's a civil case or a criminal case because it's a civil case. If it was a criminal case, then my God, Activision would. It would be the most dumbest thing you could have ever done.
So there's that going on.
That's called obstruction of justice.
Then there was there's the accusations that they were threatening, bribing, and coercing staff to not go on strike.
Yeah.
That came out.
But I think that was the last.
They've lost.
Oh yeah, all the sponsors they've lost.
They've managed to get rid of at least the named people in the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Most of them.
And J.Allen Brack has stepped down.
Although
most likely pushed.
He was pushed. To be fair, let's be honest.
He was helped down very, very forcefully. Most likely. And they're renaming certain characters. And McCree is no longer going to be known as McCree.
Yep.
Despite probably a lot of people are still going to call him McCree.
Yeah, he's still going to be called. No one's going to call him.
And they changed some costumes on the females in World of Warcraft.
Yes, in the paintings.
Oh no, they got rid of them in the paintings.
Yeah, which
replaced them with fruit.
When we actually spoke about it, was it 2 weeks ago or was it last week we actually spoke about this? I didn't actually think it was that bad because I didn't actually think that's what they were doing. Yeah. I thought they were just like buttoning up a top or something like that.
I thought it was that as well. It's that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it really doesn't do anything.
But like, just
this honestly doesn't do anything.
No,
but this
it's still the same. But it's like, so in other words, to solve your sexism problem, you're just going to remove the females.
Yeah. So now what you've done is you've gone from one extreme to the other. Because now what you're basically saying is that like women should cover up and be ashamed of their bodies, or shouldn't have.
No.
These
Women.
bodies.
No. It's even worse than that. Women shouldn't be involved.
Yeah.
At all. Like that's. I'm just like.
They've literally gone from one extreme to the other.
Do you?
I didn't think it was that bad. And then I actually saw what they did, and I thought, you know what, my take on the chat last week
was wrong.
It was very wrong.
I mean, it's still not the pitchforks and torches level, but it's just it's the whole thing of like, dude, this is just dumb. Why? What? Just step back for 2 seconds and think to yourself, how much of a fucking dumb idea is this?
I mean, the first question is, who was complaining about the paintings in the first place?
I don't know.
Exactly. It can't have been that big of a deal. I mean, let's be honest. We all know what it is. It's the window dressing.
Yeah.
Again, that's all it was. But now, Activision, Bobby, in the whole thing, Bobby Kotick has been subpoenaed as multiple agencies seek truth on harassment allegations. Now, before we go any further, I want to say you have no idea how much hassle I've had to go through to find this article. Like Like, I'm not even joking. I couldn't find anywhere that was happening, and I was just like, this has got to be like the biggest news that's happened in a week.
Yeah, it's a CEO of one of the AAA game industry being subpoenaed by the government of the United States of America. I'm sorry, but like,
honestly, I had to go through a YouTube video to find it. Like, I couldn't find it on any of the actual websites. I found it though. I found it. That's the key thing. I found it. See, I do my research. Oh, just not a lot of it.
Look, we're opinion pieces. That's all we are. We're not actual news.
Yeah, we're not news. We're not professionals. If you haven't realised that by now, then you have clearly been coming to the wrong place for your news.
Either that, or how the hell did you get here?
And thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Welcome. There's peach squash. There's hors d'oeuvres on the side there.
We make a fine cup of tea.
And we make a fine cup of tea. By the way, the hors d'oeuvres are just mini sausage rolls. That's all we've got. We're poor. But welcome. And also, yes, before you ask, yes, this is also where the AA meetings usually are.
Yes.
Right, anyway, back on to the thing. Yeah, Bobby Kotick has now been suspended. To be fair, this was always going to happen. This was always going to happen. There was no way Bobby Kotick was not going to have to testify in
a court of some kind.
He's the CEO of a company with major allegations against it. Like, he's gonna get
allegations which involve a member of its staff.
Well, not a member. Well, yeah, a member of
staff that decided that took their own life, and potentially due to the harassment and bullying and that she was receiving from a superior member of staff at Activision Blizzard. So yes, no matter which way you slice that cake, he is going to end up in a fucking court under oath answering questions.
Yeah, there was no way he wasn't going to end up.
He would literally have to be on the fucking space station.
Yeah.
And even then, I'd think they'd find a way to ask him some questions.
Look, we all know there's a secret space station up there as well. That's run by the CIA.
I was on about the International Space Station.
That's run by the CIA. We all know there's a secret one.
Oh yeah, clearly. Don't say it too loud. There are people that will probably take that literally.
I know.
Oh dear God.
The Earth is flat, people.
Despite all evidence to the contrary.
I love the Earth is flat stuff. That's the stuff that I love reading about.
To be honest, the mental gymnastics that Bobby Kotick and his supporters will have to go through to try and justify any sort of bonus, let alone the $150 million that he'll probably want for the next financial year, that I'm just like, yeah, no, sorry, Bobby. You should be paying money back. That's how bad this is getting.
Right, so...
Anyway.
Due to Bobby Kotick being subpoenaed, the company, Activision, the company, did release a new statement. It's pretty much the same stuff that they've already gone through, but we'll just read it out. It's not very long. The company is actively engaged in continued discussions with the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, the EEOC, and has cooperated with the EEOC's investigation concerning certain employment practices. I also confirmed that it is complying with recent U.S. Securities and Exchange Commissions subpoenaed issued to the company and several current and former employees and executives regarding disclosures on employment matters and related issues. The company is confident in its prior disclosure and it's cooperating with the SEC's investigation. We are deeply committed to making Activision Blizzard one of the best and most inclusive places to work anywhere. The thing is, right, you've got inclusivity, right? That's there.
Yeah.
We know that's there. We've seen it. That's, again, the inclusive is not what your problem is. I do not understand. It's like when everything came out about Ubisoft. Ubisoft just kept going on about how diverse and inclusive they were. That's not the problem. People aren't safe.
Yes, no, right. Here's the thing. Yes, you're being inclusive for women. Problem, the vast majority of the women in your staff are being harassed.
That's the problem.
That's the actual problem. Like, You're just saying, oh, we have X amount percentage of this group of minority does not make the problem of your senior members of staff harassing, bullying, and sexually harassing lower ranking members of staff. It doesn't make it go away. It doesn't excuse you from it. It doesn't make it right. It doesn't, like, I know it's just corporate bullshit talk because that's the only thing you seem to talk, but still, just for 2 seconds, step back, look at the fucking picture that's in front of you and go, yeah, we just need to shut up and let this hit us.
Yeah, pretty much.
We need to eat some humble fucking pie. And it's just like... It's like, your shares are going to tank anyway. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what you do. Your shares are going to get absolutely fucking nosedived. They're going to go through the floor. Because no one in their right mind will look at a company with the allegations thrown at Activision and all the shit that's coming out and go, yeah, I want to be part of this company.
Yes.
This company.
This seems like a good investment.
This company is definitely something that stands by my values. Just like,
you never know, Donald Trump. I'm just saying.
Oh, don't worry, you'll be declared bankrupt probably soon. After all, the state of New York is looking at his taxes, isn't it? Aren't they? Anyway.
So the thing goes on. There is absolutely no place anywhere in our company for discrimination, harassment, or unequal treatment of any kind. Same stuff that we've heard about 100 times before at this point. While we continue to work in good faith with regulators to address and resolve past workplace issues, we also continue to move ahead with our own initiatives to ensure that we are the very best place to work. We remain committed to addressing all workplace issues in a forthright and prompt manner.
Here's an idea. Let a union deal with your thing, because obviously your PR department can't, because they're paid by you and they represent you, and therefore they have a vested interest in making all the bad, naughty stuff not get anywhere.
So there's been that. There's also the whole thing that...
That's not even... I would class that as the lesser of two bad news for Activision.
Bobby Kotick, he's also being investigated over him and other people who work at Activision. Should have told its shareholders about the Californian lawsuit.
Yes.
Before.
Yes.
That's also what they're being investigated over.
Which is why the shareholders are suing him, because they knew about this lawsuit. They knew about the investigation. You can't tell me that they didn't know what they were going to come out with. Not after the vast, large amount of ex-Activision Blizzard employees coming out after the lawsuit and saying, yeah, no, I'm not surprised.
And then on top of that, Activision Blizzard's Chief Legal Officer, Claire Hart, has announced her departure. She has left Activision Blizzard.
Though
that is not good.
No.
That is not a good
when you're
sign.
in the middle of when you're at the beginning of a lawsuit from the state of California, when you are being sued by your shareholders, when you are being sued by the state of California over evidence tampering, when you are being investigated and probably sued by the federal government over your working practices, having the top member of your legal team going, I'm out,
you know what?
Is like, it's not a good look.
You know what?
It doesn't bode well.
This is too much for me. I think I'm going to go. Goodbye. Good day, sir.
It does not bode well at all. Obviously there may be a I can't defend this company reason. There probably is. But, there is going to be enough people in the public domain that look at that and go, yeah, she saw the writing on the wall. She tried to tell them, no, this is how we defend it. and probably the higher ups in Activision went, no, we don't defend like that. We defend like this because we're Activision Blizzard and we're really rich people, and therefore we can just do whatever the fuck we want.
Maybe. She did put out a statement.
Here we go.
After more than 3 years of Blizzard Entertainment, I've decided to move on to my next adventure. Friday was my last day. The past 3 years have been full of unexpected twists and turns. Well, I'd say the last, 6 months has been that for you. But I feel honoured to have worked with and met so many great people at Blizzard and across the Activision Blizzard business. So that's her goodbye statement, which was lovely.
Usual, no mention anything of anything.
Yep, just the whole goodbye, I'm leaving, bye. Bye. Basically, Activision Blizzard is this big burning ship with everybody on it, and she's on the only dinghy floating away, and she's bye. But I can't. What? I can't hear you. What are you saying? Are you asking? Oh no! Are you asking for help? I'm too far away now. Sorry. Bye.
I've lost my oars.
Oh no!
My paddles are gone. I can't. I'm literally the water's just taking me away.
Oh no!
Oh dear. What do you mean I could paddle? What?
I can't hear you.
Waddle? I don't know. Waddle? I can't waddle on a dinghy.
I can try. But yeah, that's basically what she's done.
That is the image that in the public domain will be shown. I think out of all the news that came out this past week over for Activision, that's the worst.
By the way, did you remember your notepad for the...
No, I didn't, because it's in my room. I am the most professional of professionals.
Okay.
We'll just go off memory. We'll try to.
It's alright, keep talking.
Right, so Activision is a mess, and again, it's like I'm thinking it's going to be even worse. I'm literally waiting for the next shoe to drop.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like I'm just waiting for something else to come out. It's just like nothing would surprise me now, apart from actual treason to the United States of America. Maybe I'd be surprised with that. It's like, hang on, that's definitely that can't be right. Then again, if China offered them enough money, I do wonder if some of them would think about it. I joke. Anyway, obviously this past week was the Nintendo Direct, which
yes, it was.
Again, not a lot that went ooh. However, there was one or two that was like.
To be honest with you, this is the one that's made me most excited for anything.
Yes, because of the one game at the very end.
Yeah. No, 2 games. 2 games.
Right, so first things first, Dying Light is coming onto the Switch.
Yeah, via cloud gaming.
Yeah, via cloud gaming, but still I'm like...
So, I've actually got the list here of them in order. So, here we go. The first thing that was shown off was a little bit of Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak.
Yes, which is like the DLC for...
Yeah, it's basically what Ice World was for World. So that's cool. I like Monster Hunter. I suck at it. But
more Monster Hunter is always a good thing.
Mario Party Superstars was after that, which is going to have more... It's basically... Mario Party. It's more Mario Party. It's got more. If you want
to test your friends,
friendship with people. Mario Party.
Mario Party is the one to do it.
Yeah, it's going to have more boards, and the boards are actually going to do more things.
Yeah, because they're
going to have a day and night cycle. Yeah,
well, I think
some of them.
No. Basically, they're getting like some of the old classic maps because that's what Party has. It has all the classic.
Oh no. Right, so he went on about a couple of them. It was like, when you're playing this map, the Boo statue during the day, it's just a statue.
Oh yeah, the Luigi Mansion one.
Yeah, but at night it turns into a Boo.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is that because we haven't played all the Mario Party games.
Yeah, that's true.
So we don't know which all the boards, but I'm sure they're getting a lot of the really classic ones, some of the classic older ones, and I think Luigi Mansion is one of those. So basically, it'll change over, blah blah blah, and have different mechanics. The whole thing with Toadette being replaced with Bowser. That's a feature from 6.
I think so.
I think so. Yeah, but look, more Mario Party is always a good thing. Personally, however, like I say, be very, very secure in your friendships if you play that game, because my God, it's a
tester.
It's a tester.
The next one after that was the Voice of Cards, the Isle Dragon Roars.
Yes, that looks really,
cool.
really pretty. And
yeah,
it's basically really like all cards.
Yeah,
it is all cards, and yet the art design is it's fantastic.
Expect an incredibly fucked up storyline to it because it's Yoko Taro.
Yes.
So I expect people to be like really depressed,
yes,
really sad, and be like, I might have to go sit in a dark corner now and just evaluate my life.
Yes, but it looks really pretty.
It looks really cool.
It's a turn-based card game, but everything's cards.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll definitely keep an eye on that because I do like me RPGs and I do like me turn-based strategies. So
after that was Disco Elysium: The Final Cut is finally coming to the Switch,
which is again quite a feat. And portable Disco Elysium.
I don't think Disco Elysium is that much of a feat.
It's not necessarily the graphical power of the game, it's the size of the game. The game is huge.
Maybe.
Because it is a proper old school role playing game.
Yeah.
With a bajillion different outcomes. I know I'm hyperbolating, but like there's a lot of things you can do in that game with a multiple of outcomes in each one.
So we have that. The next expansion for Hyrule Warriors was announced. That's coming next month.
Yes,
October 29th.
With a couple of new characters, and it's more Dynasty Warriors.
It's Hyrule Warriors. Hyrule Warriors.
It's Dynasty Warriors Zelda. That's what it
after
is.
that, Chocobo GP was announced.
Yes, I don't
care what anyone racing game.
Don't care what anyone says. That looks fun. I don't care.
Vivi is in it.
Yes.
So I'm like, I might have to get that now because Vivi's in it, and everybody loves everyone's favorite black mage is Vivi. Let's be honest.
Yes. So he's awesome.
It is, yeah. We got an announcement for an announcement.
Yes.
Super Smash Brothers, the final character, has been announced on October 5th in Mr. Sakurai Presents.
Yes, which is
about a week.
Just over a week away. I think Tuesday. No, a week on Tuesday. So a week from when this video is going up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Haha.
And then after that, this was the first game that got me really, really excited. Kirby and the Forgotten Lands.
Yes! 3D open world Kirby! I mean, first things first, Kirby's amazing, cute and adorable, and also like the joke where Kazuya was throwing all the Smash characters and he drops Kirby and Kirby goes whoop, whoop, whoop.
Love Kirby.
Kirby's the most indestructible force on the planet.
He is.
He is.
So we got that coming. It looks really cool.
It does. Well. And look, it's a Kirby game. It's going to be baby's first platformer, but no one cares. Why? Because it's Kirby. It's supposed to be baby's first platformer.
It's cool. Kirby's mint. I love the Kirby games.
Kirby's really, yeah.
It's nice to see Kirby not have a gimmick as well.
Yes.
It's been a while since we last saw Kirby.
An actual proper
a weird gimmick in it.
You could say the new gimmick is the open world.
Yeah.
But it's still cute. It's still cute, adorable Kirby. Swallowing giant things and then firing it out over things.
Yeah. So that we got that to come. That's going to be mint. I think I'm probably going to be getting that.
Yeah.
Then we got an announcement for Animal Crossing New Horizons free content update in November.
Yep.
So that's going to be cool. Mario Golf is getting its second free content, but that actually came out on the day of the
Koopa, the Koopa Trooper, and
Ninja.
And the Ninja, and also a new map.
Yes, and a new map.
A new course.
Yes.
Which is quite, I actually look at the course and I go, that looks like a complete mess. But then they actually show like it's really well done, like space optimization wise, because it looks like just a bunch of messed up like fairways.
Yeah.
But actually, it's like all the different courses like intermingling with each other,
and
it's really really well done. I have to admit, I'm impressed how they did it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a new map. Part of me still wants to get Mario Golf. I keep looking at it and going, ooh, I could get that.
It does look fun.
It does.
It does look fun. After that was Disney Magical World 2 Enchanted Edition.
Someone's going to get that.
Yeah, it's more for little kids. It is much for little kids.
That's
and
fine.
It uses the whole me thing.
Yeah.
That's
it's fine. Someone it is aimed at someone, not us, and some people will probably get enjoyment out of it.
I kind of want to just get it for the memes.
Oh yes, that is possible. However,
okay, then after that, we are getting Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
Yep.
Not the remaster, obviously.
No.
The original Knights of the Old Republic.
Which is fine. KOTOR still, I mean, yeah, it looks a bit aged now, but it still works well.
Yeah, it still works well.
The animations are pretty damn good. And
Portable Knights of the Old Republic.
Portable KOTOR. I mean, what is there not to like about that sentence?
Why not? Why not?
And again, like I said, when they announced the remaster, it is BioWare at arguably their best. So, as long as they don't fuck with it,
yeah, it'll be fine.
You should be good.
I think you'll be fine. Right, so after that, Stay Human Dying Light 2 is getting a cloud release on the Switch. I honestly don't know how this is going to work, other than obviously more black magic. Because even if it is just cloud release, so it's basically digital.
Yeah,
that's still a lot of. That's a lot of stuff on a Switch.
And it's not. Yeah, this is the thing. I mean, yes, it got Doom working on the Switch, which is a miracle in itself. But Doom's
not a giant open world game where you can parkour things.
Yes, but also Doom is made by id, who are magicians.
Yeah,
they are wizards. They're not normal programmers. Jesus Christ!
Like the first Dying Light is coming out onto Switch as well, Platinum Edition, which means it's basically just comes with everything, all the DLC.
Yeah,
which I'm pretty. Yeah,
I mean, portable Dying Light, portable running on rooftops and drop kicking zombies off the rooftops. I mean, what is there not to like about that?
My only thing for this is just like
how the hell's it going to work? I don't know.
With the Steam Deck coming out, would I really want to get Dying Light on a Switch?
Yeah, especially since the Steam Deck's going to be more powerful. More powerful,
and apparently have a much better screen and all this other stuff.
It depends.
So
I want to know how hot the Steam Deck gets.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if it gets to the point where I'm literally burning my hands,
just get oven gloves. just get some oven gloves. You'll be fine. There's ways around the heat thing.
Until it melts.
So yeah, so we got those, and then Triangle Strategy got a release date.
Yes.
For March 4th, 2022. They also went over some of the stuff that from the alpha.
Yeah, they sort of basically went through like some of the feedback they got, and like some of the animations and like certain like effects or abilities like free cam and moving everything and blah blah blah. There's a bunch of stuff that the community said, yeah, it would be nice if you had this in, and they're going to implement it, which is pretty cool. Some of the stuff I was like, wait, you didn't have that already?
Yeah, I was a bit like that, especially with the free cam.
Yeah,
we went, yeah, you can now have free cam. Wait, that wasn't in the game already? What?
You're a 3D turn-based tactical RPG with buildings and terrain. Why are you it's like
to be fair, it is Square Enix.
That is very true. But they made fucking
Final
Fantasy Tactics.
Sometimes you just gotta give them a bonk on the head.
That is
you just gotta bonk.
Yeah, sometimes you need to like bonk. Don't do that.
Metroid Dread got its release date, I think. I think it was the release date, or was it just showing off the robots?
Got a release date.
Which is October 8th, 2021, which isn't too far away.
No, next week.
That's another game that looks pretty cool.
Yeah. I have to admit, I dig the art style. The art style is really cool.
I really like Samus's new colour scheme.
Yeah, well, the
like the orange and white sort of.
Yeah, I think they're going to go like a whole different costume colours for like collectibles and that maybe.
I would. That's what I would do. They were showing off the different robots because there's clearly more than one. I thought there was only one that was just going to randomly appear at certain points. No, apparently there's about, it looks about 4?
Yeah.
Maybe 5 different colours, like red, blue, green, white and yellow, I think.
Yeah.
So almost all the colours of the rainbow.
Yes, that bodes well. No, it doesn't. It was going to be bad enough with one of them.
They then announced, basically, if you're part of the Nintendo's online thing.
Yeah, which gave you the SNES collection and the Nintendo collection.
Yeah.
So, which I actually have. I have to re-sign because my subscription ran out, so I need to get my subscription back on.
My thing is,
but it was cool because I got Breath of Fire and it was really cool.
My thing is like I don't really use the internet for my Switch.
Well, I play some of the old games, so I would probably need.
I don't.
I know you don't.
I play Animal Crossing and Xenoblade, and that's about it. At the moment. Kirby is coming.
That is going to change. That is going to change.
Kirby is coming.
That is going to change for Kirby and another reason.
Yes, but we'll get to that. So, yeah, they basically announced that if you've got the online thing, so like PlayStation Plus and Xbox Live, you are going to be able to have the Nintendo 64 collection, which is pretty damn good, and a Sega Genesis collection, which is also pretty damn good.
Yes.
Now, they did say that it was on a separate pack.
Yeah, so
and they didn't give you a price or anything like that.
I'm literally like, how much are you charging me for this, Nintendo? Because there's one thing you can guarantee is that Nintendo will be Nintendo. Yes.
So, but that's good. They did show off some of the games though. Mario 64 is going to be on there. Banjo-Kazooie. What's the one that Rare did? It was like a first-person shooter. Wasn't GoldenEye.
Project Zero.
Project Zero? Yeah, it could be Project Zero.
No, After Dark.
After Dark, yeah. After Dark's coming.
That's a good one. Star Fox 64.
Yeah.
Mario Kart 64.
I'm trying to remember the Sega Genesis. Oh, Sega Genesis was like Streets of Rage.
Streets of Rage 2. Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Yeah. Because they didn't give us a full list of what you can get.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing I want. I want Sega to release on everything. The Dreamcast collection. Everything that was on Dreamcast.
It could happen. It wouldn't surprise me.
Because I want Power Stone.
You want Power Stone?
I want Power Stone. I want Power Stone. I want Power Stone. Also, Virtua Tennis was actually pretty darn good.
I just want to play the best version of Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
That is very true. Yes, I want that.
That's just all I want now.
I want the best version of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 as well. I want to be taken for a ride.
So, yeah, they're coming. That's really cool, as long as, obviously, Nintendo don't price it up a bit too much. I think a lot of people are going to be going for those.
Yeah.
After that, we had the Shadowrun trilogy. Do you even know what that is?
Yes. Shadowrun. The Shadowrun trilogy is a turn-based RPG.
Yes. I remember now.
And it's actually a very good one. Highly popular. For those who don't know what Shadowrun is, think D&D, but futuristic with...
it's basically like
Cyberpunk Dungeons and Dragons meshed
put into
together,
one. Yeah.
In a sense.
They had that really cool look. I liked it.
Yeah, the art style usually coming from a Shadowrun game is usually on point. So, yeah.
I might actually have a look at it. I might have a look. So we've got that. That's coming in 2022.
I've always been interested in getting the TT tabletop game as well.
Oh, Shadowrun.
Shadowrun, yeah. I've always been. But, I've got other things to get as well. So.
That's coming in, I think, early 2022. So that would be cool. There's a lot of things to get for the Switch now.
Yes.
now that I'm thinking about it, there's a lot of things I'm like, that looks cool.
That looks cool.
That looks cool.
That looks cool as well. I wouldn't mind a portable version.
Unfortunately, I need a SSD for my PlayStation, and that comes first.
Yes.
That comes first, especially with the games that are coming out very soon. I'm just like, oh god, I need an SSD. Like even the games that are out now, I need Kenna, which is out now, Deathloop, which is out now.
Yeah. Battlefield is coming out soon.
Lost Judgment is out.
Yeah.
Battlefield, I definitely need.
Battlefield is like
I'm
looking at Battlefield going, I'm going to get you, aren't you? I vowed not to after 5. I'm going to get you, aren't I?
I'm literally only getting it because of Paul. If they hadn't announced Paul, I probably wouldn't be getting it.
That is very true. That is very true. I'm still waiting for the EAing of it. So like, how are you going to
how are you going to ruin this, EA?
How are you going to ruin it?
How are you going to ruin everyone's fun? Come on.
Let me know.
Just tell me now before I actually buy the game. Go on.
Can you just inform us, please, before you ruin this? And like I don't want to feel like I don't want to go through the things that the Madden fan base have gone through. I don't want to go through the things that the Star Wars Battlefront fan base has gone through. I don't want to go through that. Just tell me up front, please, and then I can be informed when I decide to whether or not to give you my money.
Anyway, moving on. After that is the Castlevania Advanced Collection.
Yeah, it even has some of the Game Boy Advance ones.
Yeah,
which are really popular.
I might actually get those because I like the Castlevania games.
Castlevanias are absolutely amazing, which is why I love Bloodstained so much, because it's basically Castlevania.
Yep, there's a sequel.
Yes, there's a sequel
in the makes.
Yeah, in the make, and I'm going to get it when it comes out because Bloodstained is awesome.
ActRaiser Renaissance. Sorry. There was a bit where they just kind of like flew through some games. This might be where it was.
Yeah, it was after Deltarune Chapters 1 and 2, which came available.
Which I'm not touching with a fucking.
Well, Deltarune.
Yeah, I'm not touching Deltarune. Good lord, no. They're good games, but the Undertale fan base frightens me.
It needs to calm itself at times. Anyway, there was this was the rush of games.
Yeah, so Hot Wheels Unleashed.
Yeah,
which was a weird
racing game.
Yeah.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, I want Micro Machines. Can you just not give me a Micro Machines game?
There was one came out last year.
It wasn't a good one.
Oh, okay. No, you didn't say you wanted a good one. You just said, can you have a Micro Machines game?
Yeah, but when I go on about a Micro Machines game, I want actually a good Micro Machines game.
Right, so there's Surviving the Aftermath.
Yeah.
Shin Megami Tensei 5, we saw a little bit more of that.
We saw actual gameplay of it, though.
Yeah. Wreckfest.
Yeah, that's a Switch release. It's been out for a few years now.
Yeah.
But Wreckfest is it's a really good Destruction Derby-like game.
Yeah.
I keep looking at it and going, I could get you. I really could.
Arcade Archives, Pac-Man and Xenoverse, which are available. And then Rune Factory 5 was the last one of that whole thing.
Yeah.
And Rune Factory is it's a weird game.
Yes.
It's a good game, but it's a weird game.
Yes.
Apparently they're going to allow non-gender Pacific marriage in this one. I don't know.
I suppose that's something that doesn't usually happen in games. So yeah, sure, why not?
But I don't know. I'm just sort of like, okay.
It's the whole thing of like
inclusivity.
Yes.
Yeah.
The thing is that they could have basically put it out just as a like the developers have probably put it out like, yeah, we're allowing this, it's fine, don't worry about it. Do you want to mention it? You can do. And then they go then the people that like are promoting the game go, it's a got this, look at how like you've got to remember, like sometimes something that the promotion makes a massive deal out of, the developers have just gone, you know what, we have gone when they put it in going, should we do this? Yeah, sure. Like why not? There's no reason not to put it in. And then it gets blown out of proportion.
Okay, so on to which these are, to be fair, the last three are the three biggest things that were announced. Like, let's be honest. So the first thing that was announced,
Super Mario movie,
which if you haven't seen the internet,
in which case, how the hell did you find us?
Yeah, This is a thing.
This is actually a thing. It's not a joke.
I'll see if I can get a cast list, actually.
Let's see.
I know Chris Pratt is playing
Chris
Mario.
Pratt is Mario.
Hold on.
I don't want to get to Bowser because I think we should leave.
We're not even talking about Bowser.
Out of everyone in the world you could have had as Bowser, Jack Black is not one of them. Not one I would have picked.
So, we have Chris Pratt as Mario. I do not know how this is going to work. I can't imagine Chris Pratt being able to do that voice.
It is literally like the Super Mario live action movie.
Yeah.
Except it's not even like American Italian.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, Sonic looked like it was going to be a terrible movie, and then they worked wonders on it and made it not a terrible movie. It wasn't a great movie, but it was a fun movie. And that's all that
the Sonic
movie. I'm saying it's not a great movie, but it's a fun movie, and that's what it needed. That's all it needed to be, and it set out to be. It set out to be fun.
Right. Yeah. So anyway, Chris Pratt is Mario.
Don't ask me how.
I still don't know how this is going to work. I do not understand
the reasoning.
How is he going to be what is Mario's voice? Is he going to be changing his voice?
I hope so.
Or is Mario just going to sound like Chris Pratt?
I've got to worry that he's going to just sound like Chris Pratt.
Am I going to be hearing Star-Lord come out of Mario?
Yeah, I have a worry that you're going to hear Star-Lord out of Mario. Which is like, Mario's not that much of a...
Charlie Day as Luigi. Now, if you don't know who Charlie Day is, he has actually been in a lot of things. He's just not like this...
He's never been
He's not like a big, huge movie star.
Yeah.
He's been in both Pacific Rim movies. He's the one of the scientists.
Yeah, he's the scientist that goes mad.
In the second one. His brain gets taken over by one of the aliens from the other planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Charlie Day.
I mean, that sentence really should not be a thing, but it is.
If you've ever seen the meme of the "it's all connected," that guy is Charlie Day.
Yeah. I don't seem to mind him as
Luigi. I think the way he talks, it would actually probably suit Luigi.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, out of all the actors picked, him as Luigi is probably the best fit.
I'm not going to say anything about this one because I don't know who she is.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
I don't know where she's from. Yeah, Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach.
I recognise the name, but I can't remember where from.
Yeah, I don't know what she's
So clearly
doing.
It's from stuff I don't actually watch or pay attention to.
So I'm not really going to give much judgment on...
Benefit of the doubt.
On that.
Hopefully
she might be able to do well. Plus, let's be honest, Peach doesn't really do much in a lot of the games. So maybe this can give Peach a bit of a boost. Yes. Maybe with the voice.
Yeah. I mean, you know,
I'm just hoping they don't make her sound like Minnie Mouse.
Yes.
I'm always afraid of that sort of stuff. Yes. Please don't make them sound like Minnie Mouse.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, Peach should really be, you know, not maybe a badass, but like an actual, like, decent, strong character because she's the queen of the Mushroom Kingdom. Yes, there's a bunch of toads that she rules over, but still, she's the leader of a country.
Jack Black is Bowser.
I mean...
This is another one where I'm not 100% sure how this is going to work. Well, who knows?
It's Jack Black, which means potentially it can work. I just...
Is he going to change his voice? Or am I going to be thinking, why is Poe pretending to be Bowser?
Yes, that's the worry. It's like... Also, like... Clearly this is going to be just a... laugh a minute.
This is clearly going to be aimed at kids.
Yeah, it's going to be aimed at kids, and there's going to be an awful lot of jokes. I mean, how the hell they got Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, I do not know.
Yes, Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong, and no.
Yeah, I do look at that and go, really?
He may have been good as Bob from Monsters vs. Aliens, because he was the Blob.
Yes.
But I've never looked at Donkey Kong and thought, you know what?
That's a Seth Rogen.
You know who should play the voice of Donkey Kong?
That's a Seth Rogen.
A stoner.
Yeah. Again, look, I think the thing is that sometimes you got to give the benefit of the doubt and give them a chance. We won't know anything until like we actually get the voice the trailers with the actual voice acting in.
Yeah.
However,
we've got Keegan Michael Key as Toad. Now, Keegan Michael Key is in tons of stuff.
Yes.
He is generally quite funny. He is really funny. I like Keegan Michael Key. So I think he'll do quite well as Toad.
I'm just worried. Like I'm looking at it and going, can he pull off Toad? If he can, could he not have had another character?
I don't think he's gonna have the high pitched voice that everybody gives Toad. That's the thing. I don't think he's gonna have that in this movie.
Toad has to have a high pitched voice. The meme is that much of a. It's like canon now.
And then we've got some random people as like just random characters.
Well, you've got Cranky.
Got Cranky Kong in it. We've got Kamek.
Yeah, Kamek, who is actually like Bowser's most like capable lieutenant sort of thing.
Yeah, and then we've got Spike as well. But that's it. Yeah, that's the cast. This is probably the weirdest thing that's been announced probably this year.
It's a very Nintendo cast, if I'm going to be perfectly honest.
It's the weirdest announcement I've seen this year.
I kind of look at it and go, out of all the gaming movies you could have had where the cast doesn't need a triple, like A-list cast, you know, the likes of fucking Shrek and fucking all the other ones that you're like, look, can you just give like low-ranking voice artists some fucking love here, please? You know, how else are we going to get the next major voice acting stars if you just give them
it's games now.
I know, but still, yeah, but Nolan North gets all those.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
I would have thought a Nintendo one. It's like the characters is what sells it. You don't need a A-list cast to sell this movie. It's Mario.
You just need people to do the.
It's Super Mario. It's Super Mario. You don't need a.
Oh, the guy who actually does the Mario's voice in the games is also in the movie.
Yes.
Just not as Mario.
Yes.
Which also makes me very confused.
Yes.
I'm very confused about this.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, how much does Mario actually talk? I think Luigi talks more than Mario. I mean, Luigi doesn't talk much either. In fact, none of the characters talk that much.
No, they don't.
But again, my point is like, this is Super Mario. You don't need a A-list cast to sell the movie.
Yeah.
Because you have all the Mario fans, all the Nintendo fanboys, going really, really excited about it. And it's all bright and colourful cartoony.
Yeah, for
the kids.
And most likely, you're not going to be releasing this with like alongside a Disney movie or anything like that. Most likely, you're going to be.
I mean, it is Nintendo.
It is Nintendo. Most likely, you're going to be releasing this on its own. There's not probably going to be much coming out around it, or if there is, it'll be something that's more aimed at adults.
Yeah.
So you don't
it'll
really
be a
have
really
to worry about
slide, like something like the next Fast and Furious.
Yeah, something like that. So you don't really have to worry about marketing, really, other than it's a Mario movie. But hey, this is the direction they've gone with.
It's a thing. It's an actual thing.
It's just a very weird cast, I think. It's just a very, very weird cast.
Yes. But it is a thing.
It
is actually real.
It has happened. So after that, we saw actual gameplay of Splatoon 3.
Yes.
To which I still think a Splatoon RPG game should be made.
Yes.
I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah,
Nintendo, you've done it with almost all your other franchises. Just do it with Splatoon.
Just a one-off. An RPG Splatoon game.
It's just more. What we saw, it's just more Splatoon with this weird robot thing that you could drive.
Yes. I don't know what it was.
It was just like this walking.
There was a single play. They confirmed there was a single play mode as well.
Yeah, it's got a story mode, to which I'm hoping it's better than Splatoon 2's story mode. Cause
it probably is, since they're actually going to put some effort into this one.
By the sounds of things, yeah. Because Splatoon 2's story mode wasn't great. It was just like sort of go to this zone and do this, and then.
I mean, it's still going to be basically the multiplayer modes shoehorned into a story
Maybe.
single player campaign.
Maybe.
But it seems to be like they're going to there's a bit more effort into it
Yeah.
to make it make more sense.
Aye.
Potentially.
But yeah, it looked cool. They've definitely added a ton of stuff.
Yes.
To the game. So if you're into Splatoon, you're probably gonna like this.
Yes.
This looks. I think it looks pretty cool.
It does.
And I'm not a Splatoon player.
Nope.
And then finally, probably the biggest thing for me that's happened in the last.
And for a large large portion of the Nintendo fan base that's been screaming for this game.
For the last, I think, 6 months, there hasn't really been any game that's been announced that I've looked at and gone, yes, I want that game. Like, just straight up from the beginning.
Yeah.
As soon as I see it. So it starts off, and I instantly knew it was Platinum because of the writing that's the subtitles that are on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
Everybody who plays Platinum games knows that writing. It's always there.
It's their font. It's their font. It's the font they use. They're the only ones that seem to use that font as well.
So it was very weird because it was like just army people shooting at a monster.
As a monster.
And I thought, so this is the new Platinum game. I wonder what this is going to be.
As soon as I saw the monster, I was like, "Yeah, this is." This is it.
As soon as we saw the monster,
and then,
this has got to be.
And then, of course, she turns up. Yes, she's back. Bayonetta 3.
I actually really like her design in this one.
It looks really cool.
She looks really cool. I didn't think she was going to look any better than
2.
Because she looks fantastic in 2. But no, they've just knocked it out of the park with this one. She looks fantastic.
She's got the long hair.
Long hair's come back.
The long hair.
And in this one, it looks like because they brought back everything. They showed off Witch Time again, which is the way the clock ticks as you're running about.
Slow mo and everything. It's really fantastic. Really good.
And then they showed off the new thing Bayonetta can do with her hair, which is create giant monsters.
I mean, she could do that before, but
now you can control the giant monsters.
Yes, an actual kaiju fight.
You can have kaiju fights.
I mean, like, just shut up and take my money.
I mean, I'm
where
buying
else?
this game.
Where else are you gonna? Where else are they gonna go after this? Like with Bayonetta, I'm literally looking at it and going, okay, so now.
Right, so hold on. Right, we've killed a man who believes himself to be the reincarnation of God. So there's one. Then 2. A lot of random stuff happened in 2.
Yes.
And now
we have giant kaiju fights.
Oh no, 2. You're always fighting on like cars and speeding around, and it's actually really good too.
Yes,
it's so much fun. It's just like, oh my god, this is just adrenaline ejected into your veins as 2. And now we've got kaiju fights.
Giant kaiju fights.
I'm gonna get to control a giant dragon.
Yes.
It's just, and I swear to God, that spider was Phantom.
Yes.
I swear to God, that spider was Phantom.
Yes. So there was a scene where a spider with a scorpion tail,
made out of lava,
made out of what seemingly looked like lava, was running around and jumping on the walls. And we literally looked and went, wait, is that Phantom?
That was, I swear to God, that was Phantom.
Wait, that can't be Phantom. That's Devil May Cry.
It has to be Phantom.
If it's fucking Phantom, I'm going to lose my fucking shit. I'm going to lose my shit because like one of the biggest like crossover things people want in the action, I think I would, in the action fighting genre, like Devil May Cry, Bayonetta.
I think my mind would explode.
The Devil May Cry Bayonetta crossover is joked about.
Yeah,
but I'm literally like, Platinum, because didn't Platinum make DMC?
No, Capcom.
Capcom made DMC.
The guy who made DMC, left Capcom, and made Bayonetta.
Right.
I can't remember if Platinum is actually his studio, but
he made it with Platinum.
He made Bayonetta with Platinum. That's why it's kind of like the same game style.
But yeah, I'm literally looking at it and going, wait a minute.
That was Phantom. It had to have been.
Wait a minute. Hold on here a second.
What are you doing here, Platinum? Like, if we see, like, I swear to God, if we see Dante just appear.
If we see anyone from Devil May Cry, if I see anyone from Devil May Cry in Bayonetta 3, I will literally lose my shit. Because that literally means, wait, they're in the same fucking universe.
Yes.
Wait, that means we could get a Devil May Cry Bayonetta crossover game. Why? I mean, firstly, if they announce that, shut up and take my fucking money.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And secondly, like, why would no one want this?
The thing is, I think the only problem that would be in the way is Bayonetta is a Nintendo property now.
Yeah, and Capcom is...
Capcom
doesn't like its
DMC.
stuff being messed...
Nintendo and Capcom don't really like
each other.
Like their stuff being messed with by other people. So
or going on stuff that they don't want it on.
Yeah. So that would be the only hiccup, but it's doable. I'm totally down for like a Devil Trigger Witch Time thing.
Yes. Yeah, because you can have like, oh my god. Look, we are going nuts about what, like 5 seconds of footage.
Oh
here.
yeah.
Like, we could be way off base here, miles off base. But we literally saw it, and we're like, as a two people that have played the first Devil May Cry game repeatedly
and far too much.
For far too long time, we looked at that and literally went, wait a minute.
It was Phantom. It was Phantom. It has to be. It's a spider made out of lava with bone around the lava to be like hold it in, and then it spewed out a scorpion tail.
Yeah,
it's Phantom. It has to be.
Yeah.
Does that mean we're going to get Mundus? Is Mundus going to show up?
Well, let's all be honest, okay? Despite the fact that Dante is clearly stronger than Bayonetta because, while Bayonetta's a witch, Dante's a demi.
Yeah,
demi demon. He's a half demon. Like, he has demonic blood and all that. Like, Witch Time can only do so much. Also, Dante's been nearly killed about 20 times now?
Yeah, Dante can't die.
Yeah, Dante pretty much can't die.
I'm pretty sure Dante can't die. Yeah.
So, it's not a fair fight.
No.
But...
Although, Bayonetta can do a lot of stuff with her hair.
Yes.
And I'm not 100% sure Bayonetta can die as well.
That is very true.
Because Bayonetta has been through some stuff, and I'm pretty sure she should have died. But then she just gets up and walks away, and I'm sort of like...
I know, but like on the same level as Dante...
Yeah. There's been some stuff. There's been some stuff.
Has Bayonetta been impaled by a giant sword and then decided, instead of taking the sword out, just rip herself through the sword like Dante did in the first game to get the lightning sword?
No. I don't think anything like that. There's been some stuff. There's been some stuff.
I'm just saying, like, Dante the vast majority of stuff, like most protagonists go through and survive, Dante just has that on tap. I do kind of just want to see Bayonetta and Dante in the same room. Yes.
Like, I just want to see those, because they kind of have the same personality.
Yeah, in a sense, like, they just don't give a shit about anything.
Yeah, they're just sort of like, bang.
Yeah.
But
okay, so we went off tangent on that because of 5 seconds of footage, but look, it's Bayonetta 3. What more do you want? It's Platinum making a very good fighting game, action RPG awesomeness that is always
Platinum doing what they're good at.
Doing what they're very good at.
Which is all I want them to do. I'm still looking at Babylon's Fall.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still keeping an eye on that because that looks really cool.
It does.
Even if it is a live service.
Yeah, I was about to say, the thing that puts me very worried is the fact that it said it's a live service, and I'm like, no.
The thing with live services is that you can't really decide on if it's a good live service or a bad live service until it's actually released.
Yes, that's the problem.
Dealing with it.
Not what I'm saying is that we'll keep an eye on it, but it's kind of like we've tempered our excitement for it because they said it's a live service. Like, this could be really good or it could be really bad. There's now no longer an in between.
Yeah. But anyway, I think we'll end it there.
Yeah.
Bayonetta's coming. Just get hyped for that. I'm so...
Like, if... I literally look at it and go, do you know what? As long as they don't like mess with the formula of Bayonetta too much, they've got a sure thing good game on their hand.
It doesn't look
like Platinum. Platinum know what they're doing.
Especially when it comes to combat.
Combat, like the action combat, like freaking hell. For anyone that hasn't played it, the Transformers is it Transformers Destruction?
Yeah, something like that.
I mean,
Grimlock.
All I have to say is Grimlock Powerbomb. That's all I have to say.
Out of the sky.
Yeah.
You can just grab him out of the sky and powerbomb.
It has Grimlock, and he's basically a grappler with wrestling moves.
Yeah.
What's
not to like?
Just no contest.
Yeah.
But Platinum, I haven't seen Platinum do a game with its combat mechanics badly. So they know what they're doing, and Bayonetta is like their flagship. She's their she's their poster girl.
Yeah, she's
of
the big one.
Yeah, this is what Platinum is, and they're not gonna fuck her up. So, yeah, get hyped. Look forward to it. Don't pre-order.
Yeah, don't.
But look forward to it.
Yeah, it looks good. I can't wait. I'm hyped for Bayonetta now. But yeah, this is the
finally a game for you to get excited about.
Yeah,
it's usually just me going, interesting. Go on, and now you're like, yes, give me more Bayonetta.
Yes. Like I said, like for me, if you're going to show any game that's going to get me excited, anything that shows me Devil May Cry type action, I'm in.
Yeah,
that's the stuff that the games that I always try out.
One that was shown by PlayStation.
Oh, Project Eve.
Yeah, Project Eve.
Yeah, I'm looking at that and I'm like, all right. Okay.
The only reason why you're not really excited is because it's not Bayonetta.
Yeah, it's not Bayonetta.
And it's not Platinum.
Oh my god.
So, anyway.
But yeah, I think we'll end it there. Some good stuff to look forward to. Activision, not so much.
Activision in more shit.
Yeah, just getting...
Which is, not surprising.
More destroyed as we go along. The building is on fire, and they want us to look at the shiny window.
They want us to look at the one shiny window.
That's what I'm saying, the shiny window.
The shiny window. But look, it looks so pretty, yes, but the entire wall beside it is on fire.
But the entire building, the rest of it...
is on fire.
And you just keep wanting us to look at this one window. We really need to put that fire out. Yeah, but no, look at the window. Look how shiny it is.
Look, we changed the name of certain characters. Look how shiny that window is now. Yeah, that's not your issue.
It's no problem.
Your gas main's busted and it's spewing out fire covering the entire building. But you want us to pay attention to the nice shiny window.
I've paid attention to the nice shiny window. I'm now moving along back to the fire.
Back to the giant ball of fire that used to be your building.
But anyway, yeah. I do hope you enjoyed this chat and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye now.
Toodles.